So let's start from the place number 1, Featherdale Sydney Wildlife Park, where you can discover Australia's diverse wildlife. The park is home to over 2,000 Australian native animals, including over 60 threatened native species, which the park saves for future generations. You can also choose from a wide variety of animal encounters, such as koala, reptile, wombat, and the most popular quokka encounter. Featherdale Sydney Wildlife Park is just around 40-minute drive from Sydney.
It's definitely quite a visitor-friendly zoo. So this is the largest zoo in Australia, containing Australian animals.
If you want to find out more about this or other places, check out the videos in the description. Moving to number 2 on my list, Sydney. City that is known everywhere in the world and very famous from its opera house. It is the biggest city in Australia, but not the capital of Australia, which is Canberra.
We start our Australian and Sydney journey from St. Mary's Cathedral, made from a local sandstone in 19th century.
Straight away, you will see that city birds are a lot different from the ones in Europe. Sydney has big city vibes with National Gallery that is free to visit, but also a lot of nature spots such as Royal Botanic Gardens, where you have your first ability to see Australia's flora and fauna.
They are just everywhere in this park, so you will be able to see them definitely. So Kasia is into flora and fauna, so this is the place for her to be. We can see the bridge just over there, and this is the perfect place to approach the Sydney Opera.
In order to see the Opera House from all angles, go on a ferry ride that also goes under the Sydney Harbour Bridge, so you can see famous Luna Park just beside it. Jump out by the sea life to explore Australia's diverse ocean life. If you won't be diving, this is the place to be without getting into the water. And definitely safer. You should definitely walk through Chinatown to the famous spice alley that offers a wide variety of street foods. Different cuisines are on the line next to each other, so you have wide variety choices from all over the world.
We are at Bondi Beach, and the current and the waves are very strong and very high. It's nothing like in the European seas. This is an ocean.
Bondi Beach is number 1 spot for beachgoers in Sydney, and very good spot to learn surfing. Also a perfect place to relax on a sunny day. Next place at number 3 is flying in an ultralight plane near Melbourne.
So I didn't even feel that there is anything stressful.
Because of approaching storm, the flight was cut short, but it was still worth to try it.
So this is the plane that we'll be flying today, and I'll do the pre-flight inspection.
Ultralight planes in Australia are more common than in Europe, because of the area that they have to cover.
Which means that the oil is always in the engine.
I've managed to see pre-flight inspection and fueling before flying. More about it in a separate film on my channel. Link in the description. Ultralight planes in Australia. They are more common also in agriculture because of the huge distances that you have to cover. At number 4,
Mount Kościuszko.
it is the highest mountain in Australia. But what's with the Polish
Mount
name?
Kościuszko was named by Paweł Strzelecki, a Polish explorer, in respect of the Kościuszko mold in Krakow. So he gave the same name to the mountain in Australia, so far away from Poland. Tadeusz Kościuszko was a Polish freedom fighter and fought for the freedom of Poland that unfortunately was lost for 123 years. That's why it's very important for the Polish history. But also he led a Kościuszko uprising in Polish-Lithuanian Kingdom for the freedom in 1794. Also he fought in America for the freedom of America as well. Kościuszko also completed West Point Fort and its fortifications. In his will, he stated that all of his estates should be sold and the money should be designated to buy off the freedom for black slaves in America. And you have to remember that that was in 1817.
The trek is very easy and accessible for most people.
Can't believe it, you've got even stairs here to the top of the mountain.
At number 5, Daintree Rainforest. By going on a river cruise, you can see crocodiles in their natural habitat. It's an amazing experience to see those jaw-dropping creatures for the first time.
After Sydney, Melbourne and Kościuszko, we've decided to go up north to Cairns, Queensland. On the first day we've decided to do Crocodile River tour and also to visit the oldest rainforest in the world. So it's something like 5 meters above. You've got path through the rainforest. And as my friend told me, the most dangerous are the smallest ones, so even tricky to spot them. And this is the oldest rainforest on planet Earth.
There are few loopways where you can walk through the rainforest at Mossman Gorge, and the trees look amazing. At number 6, Great Barrier Reef near Green Island. You can choose between catamaran or more adventurous journey under the
You
sails.
see, when visiting Australia, Great Reef diving is one of the best places that you can go to. So we've decided to go on a sailboat to the Green Island and dive in the waters near about. Green Island has a crocodile habitat.
This way we can experience diving in a Great Barrier Reef, but also visit crocodile habitat at Green Island and also chill on a sandy
You
beach.
know that one false movement and they will jump on you. But fortunately, we've got protective net. The feeding time was the best actually to see them in action.
Why do you hear the male? He will continue to grow his whole life. He's got a chance of reaching upwards and in excess of 6 metres. Just to get that girl out of the way.
The Great Barrier Reef has experienced significant damage and lost almost half of it since 1985. And unfortunately, you can see it straight away when diving. You can see a lot of dead corals. The damage happens because of human interference, climate change and pollution. Corals are the indication of the clear waters, as they need specific conditions to live. So definitely be quick to visit Great Coral Reef, because we don't know for how long we can still preserve it for the next generations. This place is a definite gem for Australia. So I really hope that somehow it will be preserved for the future generations to see it, as it's truly astonishing.